Okay, so here's the position I'm in. I attempted to start another video. This particular app likes to be, at least at the time of its making right now anyway, a little bit difficult to work with. And don't get me wrong, this app is pretty excellent, but looks like in order to talk about the stuff I wanted to talk about, the things, I'm going to want to go in here and adjust this all over again. You can see a little bit of what I want to show here, but not nearly in the magnitude. Not nearly the amount, not nearly the extent, not nearly the quantity. With all respect, practically. And I think it looks pretty epic, so. Here we go.
Jason.
Okay, so that actually may have done it. Wow. That certainly went quite smooth. Alright, anyway. So. There are a number of squares out right now. Probably the most I've seen so far. And mixed in with that a little bit looks like some kind of data outage or slippage, outage, slippage, low risk. Yeah, low risk on that one. Because I'm not necessarily sure that this is censorship right here. And I do think that there's potentially some censorship going on here at the lower zoom levels. Potentially. And this actually could be censorship. The thing that I'm calling data outage right now, there's a number of different features, if you could call them that. There's definitely features in this app, most certainly, but that's not something I'd usually call a feature. That's really something more along the lines of a problem. It's a problem that you don't really want to have. Now the question is, wow, I'm really right now gonna go here. The question is why they want to censor this. There's always some sort of conspiracy about the weather. Some kind of conspiracy, but what are you really hiding by doing this? Now, there are some really interesting things I've seen here. And I've made it very well known I come from cryptocurrency, which, when you study in depth, the things that I've seen, you find out really interesting things. And so I'm just wondering, what is there to gain from the, let's maybe just say, anomalies here? I mean, there's a blatant one right in front of you right now. It's a rolling one, actually, which is interesting. I do not believe this is an internet thing. I've seen all sorts of data processing through a number of different apps. All sorts of different apps. Yeah. And yeah. And yeah. And yeah. And I've also seen the data degradation that this app unfortunately has. Which is not something I see a whole lot on stock charts. But right now, it seems that most of the data is actually coming through. But it has been kind of sporadic, I guess so, anyway, in the way that it's displayed or presented, maybe, possibly. Now, I've been charting, um, well, mapping the um, weather for, well, at this level anyway, for maybe a year. I've been watching the weather for at least a year. And a number, and a number, and a number, and a number. Yeah. A number, and a number, and a number, and a number. Now, on the other hand, I've been charting stocks, at least at some level, for, well, many years, but I've been charting stocks for a number of years. So I can pretty comfortably say that the app is solid, but I really do not see any reason that this data is being so unclear sometimes, because this data in general is quite high quality. And there's also going to be all sorts of levels of information, just depending on what level that you're looking at. I'm looking at a very zoomed out view right now, which means that the data is going to be a lot more coarse. And I have noticed that this app is delicate enough that that data actually does become quite fine. With enough of a level of zoom, it becomes quite fine, quite fine, quite fine, quite fine. So yeah, you call it what you want to call it. I don't think that everything here is censorship. I think that there's some things here that are actual some sort of something nice coming through. Excuse me.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, there's certainly some interesting things in this world, and what a better way to find those things than through a map. And in this day and age, well, look at what we have.
You want me to shut this door part of the way? Yeah.
My name is Andrew Neil Shown, Mr. Screen name Master Andrew. IVIaster space Andruu. Also IVIaster space Andrew.